Hey there friends, thanks for checking in. Today we're looking at a Glock 19 Gen 5. We knew they were coming. Pictures and information have been leaked. We knew Glock was looking to improve the Gen 4 models, and now the Gen 5 is available. Should be at your local gun store soon. If not, they're available online just about everywhere. I've heard every opinion under the sun. People say they love the improvements. They think Glock did a great job. Other people say that they did not go far enough. They did not rebuild the entire gun, although they did make a lot of changes internally. With this review, I'm going to give you the bits and pieces that I think the consumer wants to know what the differences are between this and the Gen 4. Let me first say that a regular Gen 5 Glock 19, also available with the Glock 17 model, a little bit larger, has the original Glock sights. This will run you between $550 and $560, so they kept the price point very similar to the Gen 4 models, and I think that's pretty cool. In the case, you'll get the exact same accessories. They give you an orange lock now with 3 mags, speed loader, and back straps. Same stuff. Cleaning brush, paperwork as the Gen 4s. But the one thing they did was remove the finger grooves, and that is a big deal. And I think most shooters like that, and some don't. They say, I don't see what the big deal is. What's the big deal with the finger grooves? Well, here it is. See, the point of that groove digs right into the center of my finger when I grip. That is not comfortable at all. I don't mind finger grooves. I just don't like the Glock finger grooves. And so when I got my Gen 4, the previous owner removed the finger grooves, and that's why I got it. So Glock did a nice job there. The magazines are the same. They are interchangeable. Does have an orange follower. Okay, that's nice, where you can see how much ammo you have in your mag. But another thing they did was flared out the Magwell. See that? Wider opening. And it's not that noticeable. I thought it would be, you know, easier to recognize, but it's really not that noticeable. But if we take a look at the Gen 4, okay, no flared Magwell. These are unloaded, by the way. Both of them are. And we'll look at it from this perspective. You can see that the Gen 5 on the right is flared out. And another thing they did was they cut this out right here. So you can manually remove the mag if needed. If dirt or grit gets in there, you know, you have a nice space there to put your thumb in there and rip that thing out if need be. So that's also new with the Gen 5. We'll do a quick comparison with the Magwell, and you can see that that's a little bit wider. Pretty nice, not bad at all. Okay, it does have a slide stop on both sides, so lefties will appreciate that improvement. So they went ambi slide stop. If you use that to release the slide, it's now available to you as a lefty. The slide finishing is an ion bonded new finish. It's actually a little bit smoother. So when you feel it's a little bit smoother. I don't have a problem with this one. But when you feel them side by side, you can see that's, you know, got a little bit of a rougher, kind of different feel to it. This is smoother. They say this is stronger. And if it is, great. I don't think it's a deal breaker though. But one thing they did is that they rounded off the edges near the muzzle, right there in the slide. So we take a look at the Gen 4 on the left. See how squared off that is? And then that'll be nice for holstering. Now let's talk about holsters. They say that these are, you know, interchangeable. Now they weigh exactly the same, and the barrel length and everything else is the same. So Glock did not rebuild the Gen 5, and if they did, people would complain about that. I guarantee that. But you know, most holsters can be adjusted a little bit. This one can't. This is not a multi-holster, but it doesn't go all the way in. To see how the sweat guard doesn't cover it. Now, if I jam it in there, I can. But this holster doesn't have adjustment, so to pull it out, I really have to, you know, use some force as we're there. You know, it's a little different fit. But the size is not that great of a difference. The one thing that I noticed though is that the trigger is, well, let me first say it feels exactly the same. I've heard other people say, oh, the trigger's different this way or that way. It's really not. You know, when you fire them side by side with the Gen 4s and even the Gen 3s, Same reset. They feel the same, but I did notice on my trigger scale that this is about a ½ pound lighter. Not something that you would notice just pulling the trigger side by side. It's you know, that ½ pound is so minimal that you may not even notice, but the trigger scale consistently read this at a ½ pound lighter. So if that means anything to you, that's pretty cool. I think Glock should have gone 3-dot night sights. They do have that available, but that's going to run you over $600. I think it should have been standard. You know, the polymer sights, yeah, they work, but I don't know. I think a lot of people were calling for that, and they didn't make that improvement. Also, front serrations. I think that would have been nice, you know, get a stronger grip. You look at people who modify their Glocks, and they get slide work done, they always put front serrations. You know, they have those installed because they use the press checks, or they want to charge the gun like that, and Glock had an opportunity to do that. They did not do that, but they did keep the price similar to the Gen 4s, and they did make some improvements. Can't really tell there which one's which because the finger grooves are removed. But all in all, I think Glock did a pretty good job. Right around $550 will get you the Gen 5. And, you know, the people that shot it, they said it's awesome. They love it. Now, these are probably Glock guys, but that's fine too. You know, a lot of Glock. I'm a Glock guy. I like Glock. So I will be taking to the range. I will be featuring this, and I cannot wait to shoot this side by side with the Gen 4 and let you guys know what I think. If you like videos like this, please subscribe and share. I always appreciate the thumbs up button. Thanks for watching, and you guys be safe.